98.1 WHPR, Highland Park.
Detroit Radio.
We back with another episode of Toolin and Foolin. I'm CJ71_Cutlass, and we got
LSX_Rocket.
these glasses on today.
Man, we rappers today. We is rappers today.
We gotta introduce yourself right here, man.
30 and up.
30 and up. That's Chapman, man. And we got a special guest all the way from the land, from the pad, from Chicago, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
It's your boy Real Young G out of Chicago, out of the way of Joliet, Illinois. And we here, man. In the D, Detroit was happening.
Man, we're good. Glad to have you, man. Glad to have you.
Appreciate y'all.
Shoot, where you want to go with this, man? Where you want to start, man?
You've been telling me all week.
We got a great show. We got a great show, man. We got a great show. We got Chapman with some things.
You can't take me serious, man. Don't take me serious. If I say something, I don't mean no disrespect. Let's get it out there right now. I just talk shit. I just talk mess.
Wow. First 5 minutes.
I owe you 50 cents, man. 50 cents, man.
You think it's 50 cents $5 fee?
Okay, $5.
Come on. Give me money.
Times 5.
I rat around with this.
That's a lot of.
You said 500.
We said 500. Like I'm saying,
We said 500, man.
Okay, it's 500, but
Yeah,
so
come
how
on.
many more I got to go?
That's it.
Stop talking to me, man, like about money, man.
You don't even have fives. Okay? You don't even got $5 bills.
You better. You talking about you researching me? They call me Mr. No 20s on Facebook.
Wait, hey, listen, wait. Let's get my man Gary G here, man. Let's start from the beginning, man. I met you. We was at Little Caesars. I think I had Dirk and them, them OTF dudes, and I'm gonna start me back up. It's this lady named Darlene.
Yeah,
You gotta know her. She the head security guard in the basement.
Shout out Darlene.
That's who let all the artists in. Like if she don't know who you are or what you got going on, you're not getting in the basement.
Not at all.
Is she single?
I want
to get in the basement.
No, you ain't getting in the basement.
Okay.
Man. So we down in the basement. She kept telling me and my cousin, like, I'm waiting on this other guy. He was dirking them. He's a real good guy. I'm like, he's an artist too. I'm like, okay. She just kept talking about you for like 30 minutes. I'm like,
I love her.
well, she talking about this guy, and this lady is pure strict. She don't play no games. She say no, it's no. It's no changing her mind.
Sure.
It's no deviating. She's stern what she says.
Oh, wow.
And then for her to like this dude, I'm like, you gotta be a heck of a guy for her to keep talking about this dude. She talks about nobody. So then he come down and he was just freaking just cool, like, I'm this. When you meet certain people and
Easy to communicate with.
not even that. They rappers or celebrities or whoever, they just too famous for their own self.
They too cool.
Too cool for
cool.
themselves.
Yeah,
Man, I've been around all these dudes, and these dudes be too fly for their own self.
For sure.
Right.
This dude came straight off like, yeah, man, I'm so-and-so, blah, 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 man.
Right.
Good to meet you.
You just introduce yourself to everybody in the room.
For sure.
You just,
Like my father, my big bro always tell me, man, you don't know who is everybody's somebody. You know what I'm saying? You gotta treat everybody from the gender on up. You know what I'm saying? Like with music and people, man, it be too much egos, man. We only got one life to live, man. So at the end of the day, we all the same. We all got created equal. We're gonna die the same. You feel me? So it is what it is. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, we definitely have too much ego.
Exactly.
Too much ego. And keep it real.
Man, back to Darlene. Crazy part of it is, bro, I met Darlene years ago when I had the old arena.
Oh,
Joe Louis arena.
So you been coming down here rocking since Joe Louis?
Man, since Joe Louis.
Wow.
And she told me no before. I ain't gonna lie, she told me no, boy. Me and her, you know what I'm saying, the conversation. She liked my energy, and I kept on seeing my face, and it was like, you know what? You a good dude, you know what I'm saying? You really be who you say you are, and you really be with people. All right, cool, you good. Just hit me anytime you down in Detroit. And it's been love ever since.
Man, listen, I've worked with Darlene every time it's a show at Fox, Joe Louis.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Rick Ross. She's seen Rick Ross in my car.
Yeah.
Next show, Darlene, I'm coming down. Who you got? I need to see him. I'm like, Darlene, I got these people with me.
Yeah.
I'm coming up to make sure. And that's just, she don't play no games, man.
Yeah,
You better have the artist in the car or something, or she's not letting you down.
You know they done tried everything.
It's a security protocol.
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
That's
definitely.
So, I mean, that's her job, because these guys need to be protected. We done seen a whole lot of crazy stuff happen in these different cities to rappers and stuff like that.
But it's not even that. If we trying to watch a free show and we don't got nobody, she's not letting you down.
I've never been to a concert.
For real?
No, I don't. Be honest, I don't see myself paying my money to watch somebody sing or rap to me. I'm just gonna listen to it another way I hear it on the radio or whatever it is. That's just me being honest. I have never been to a concert. Many females have tried to take me to. I'm like, for what? Like, you want me to? I pay for you to go?
But you're not going.
I'm not going.
I've been to concerts when I start doing what I do with these celebrities, and Someone be worth going to see. Like Future, I seen you was at Future. We was there. Future Rock, that was the best concert ever. I seen everybody. Future went literally crazy, man. I said, I will pay to go see. I'll pay front row to see this dude again. That was crazy. That show was crazy.
Future was that.
Future
good.
was
That's what I'm saying. I
crazy.
just can't
Like he performed.
He put on a show.
He's not
bro.
just
It's a show.
regular rapping.
He really going crazy the whole time he was going crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So I understand that. So he just, you say he's really humble, basically.
Man.
Basically, when you met him, he was humble. So I'm curious to know what bring that humbleness out of you. Like,
man, honestly, bro, number one, like I said, God. Number two, my father. And number three, just, you know what I'm saying, having nothing turn into something.
because you're young.
I just turned 30. You know
Okay, so I'm 38. So 4 years removed out of high school when you, whatever. So I'm, and you humble to the point where, like, I respect it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of guys got big heads and be like, you know, I used to be that guy. You know what I mean? Like, because we talking about, so he's basically, honestly, he's the first guy that I know that will be a celebrity. Personally, that I've been this close to. Like, me personally, you know. So my story is I did 15 years in prison. So you the first guy that I have met other than somebody that rapped and went to prison. that was in a joint with me. So, I mean, like, I didn't know what to expect. You know what I mean? I still don't. You know, we still got some time to go.
No, I mean, when you see a lot of rappers do interviews and stuff, like they be too cool. I be like, come on, come alive. Like usually it's like later on in their career when they start to like show you some like personality and you know, like. But when they up front, they just.
So I'm
one
more,
answer.
Okay, so
cool,
this
too
is
cool.
why I'm more with it because I seen he showed pictures with Drake and he had a couple of the pictures he put up there. Right, but so I don't really know enough about the process of what makes you a celebrity. Like, what class celebrity are you?
I don't even say it's a class because at the same time I don't look at no celebrity. Like, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like as we all people at the end of the day.
No, I hear what I'm saying. Like, I'm a street guy. Well, used to be a street guy.
For sure, yeah.
So I was top tier street guy. So I mean, we would look
like
at
A-list,
So we would look at. So Drake can walk into any place and we know he's an A-list.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And no disrespect, like I didn't know who you were before you came here.
That's 1,000.
And I mean, it's so everybody's just like me that didn't know. They're gonna know after the day. Whoever tuned in.
That's 1,000.
So I'm just trying to figure out, like, I know Detroit rappers. You know, I never met them personally, but I'm just trying to figure out. So what tier would you put you on? Would it be?
I'll put myself on the tier of if you see like the new class people that's coming up, like going to Detroit, like Skilla Baby,
okay,
or like you know what I'm saying, like a Icewear, you know what I'm saying, they know all through Detroit, right, or they know all through their city, and they know in different states, but it still got some growth to do. So still got some. So you
just waiting for that, like that one hit.
Exactly.
Because Dirt was a little bit low key, lower level, like T Grizzly was.
And then when Drake
him
up, now he's worldwide.
Right. So you just waiting on that one hit.
It's levels.
That one hit.
So let's go back to the beginning. What got you into rap, and when did you start rapping, and how did you start rapping?
Man, honestly, bro, I couldn't express my emotions. I'm gonna keep 100 with you. I couldn't express my emotions. Couldn't express my feelings. So, you know, my father, he had a cassette tape of Tupac, and he had a cassette tape of Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style. So it was me against the world and Doggy Style. So he said, you can't listen to this. It's too much. You feel me? So I'm like, all right. I popped it in, and I heard Tupac. He was going crazy, spaying some real stuff. So I was like, you know what? I can do this. So then, you know what I'm saying, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying came out. Yeah. I'm a little bit older now. I'm kind of understanding what's going on, what he's talking about. I'm like, yo, I could do this besides getting shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can do this, you know what I'm saying? Then
Can't do 9 bullets.
And then then I watch Hustle the Flow. And then all of a sudden, that's when I moved from Chicago to Joliet. Then my dad heard me in, like, you know what I'm saying, the living room rapping, whatever, rapping. He's like, you know what? If you get good grades in school, I got you. I'm taking you to your first studio session. Word is bond, right? I'm like, I bet. So after the first court, I came, like, you see, I got these good grades. I'm like, all right, cool. Hit up an engineer, hit up a studio, and I recorded my first project, Introduction of Young G.
Okay, how did that do?
Honestly, it was back before streaming, so we just hustling in the streets, selling CDs. I started in like the malls and stuff like that, so I would go around in the malls, and kids would come with some money. I'd be like, yo. But nowadays they say donation, right? But nobody pays for CDs, music no more. But back in the day, I'll say I'll start at $5. If they ain't have $5, then I'd be like, the lowest I can do is $3. All right, cool. And they get it to you.
But it's good he said CDs because I be going out of town, right, in like Vegas or California, and guys still be running up like buy my CD. I'm like, where am I gonna listen to it at?
Exactly.
No CD player.
My car don't have a CD player.
Exactly.
So why is like rappers? Why are they going with time where? What would they give us? Like a link or something to scan or something?
Crazy part is how I started. I felt like I was ahead of that. How I started when I felt like everything was starting to go digital, I would go around in the malls and I would promote my Instagram.
Okay.
And I'd be like, you guys got Spotify, Apple Music? Yeah. Then I go to Spotify, Apple Music, I download my song.
On their device.
Yeah, on their device.
So now it's the stream.
So now they can go straight there. Like,
no,
so,
that makes sense.
So once they you get drawn in with the following. They get drawn in with the following. Like, dang, this dude just around this person. Dang, this dude just around this such and such. Who are you, bro? Hey, check this out. Now you required to know who I am.
Right now you want to know more.
I mean, cause I'm curious to know who you are. I'm gonna like go listen. I'm on my Spotify and I'm like real old. Young G.
Yes, sir.
And I'm
Real OG. Hey, I feel like an OG though.
So that's how it started. And I seen an interview in Chicago. You was like top 100 in Chicago.
Yeah,
or something.
top, like top 5, top 5 influencer in the city. Yeah,
right. See, that's what I'm saying. Put some respect on his name. You said top 1. He like
No, he was in the top 100.
But he
or something.
said
I seen it say
it's a difference between top 100 and top 5.
You was in the top
95.
5 influence.
When I pulled my Jeep out, I'm #1 in Michigan. So you
I
feel
love
me?
the way you
So
think,
yeah,
bro.
so you talking
I ain't gonna lie.
about that's the difference between top 100 and top 5. Big difference.
So you went top 5. Influencer, or was that for music? Or was it just
Influencer
speaking
top
in-
5, but music, I was as far as like I said, I was #1 with the Hit and Miss song on Spotify charts.
Oh, you were?
From our region, yeah. So we pushed it. It got on a lot of playlists. When it got on a playlist, obviously the fans like it. If they don't like it, they ain't gonna download it or stream it. So when we put it on the playlist is like the new radio. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't know that.
It's definitely.
So on my Spotify thing, when I put it on my playlist,
yeah, so like if you got a playlist you hear, like let's say top 10 Detroit rappers, right? And it's a playlist out there on Spotify, right? Like Rap Caviar, right?
Okay.
Whoever's #1 on Rap Caviar, that means they get the hottest song out.
I didn't know
and
that.
Spotify it's crazy. It's so weird now because they got Spotify charts, they got Apple Music charts.
cause I'm a
they got
sucker.
Bill-
I'm like an R&B type of guy, so I'm listening still like some.
Some smooth stuff.
Yeah.
You'll play it. You'll play it.
I got a lot of girls, you know. But,
That's what I'm saying. You'll play it. You'll play it.
You already knew, right?
I mean, you can't tell.
I like bro.
I ain't checking.
Cause dog was coming for me early. He like, man, you was twerking out your Jeep. I'm like, twerking? I thought I was.
Man, you showed.
Don't say what you thought.
Everybody
Don't say what
saw
you
it.
I
thought.
thought I was shaking something
Don't
else.
say what you thought.
No.
Chad.
You know,
It's PG.
but we saw what he was looking for, right?
was twerking.
We saw what he was looking for.
I followed him and I saw what I saw. I was like, my man
But
out
how
here
many
dancing.
pictures you got on their videos? Maybe what? Over what? We'll say just throw a number.
Over
out.
30, and that's
Over
the
30.
only
That's
one
the
he
only
said.
one he focused in on.
It's the very first one. It's from a couple weeks ago.
Wow, interesting.
That's where I stopped. That's where I stopped looking. I was like, I can't go no further. I can't go no further than this. I can't go no further. I don't know what my man
Listen,
on.
man.
So
Listen.
my question is this though, like, and no disrespect, I'm gonna say this. So you basically, cause you had a father in your life. So I got a 1-year-old, I got full custody. CJ got his son right there. So basically, you wasn't raised in the streets. Then you more of like you a Drake. You're Drake. You're Drake. You know what I mean? Well, as we said, I'm far from the street, but I still understand the streets.
Definitely.
So you and I mean, I'm not
For sure.
judging
No,
at all. I
and
mean,
that's real though. That's real.
yeah, that's
You
what I
know,
was asking.
My father educated me to the streets. 'Cause I had an uncle that did time 15.
Okay. Ooh,
15 years.
long
you know what I'm
time.
saying? My father, he come from a family of 9.
Okay.
So you know, it's my uncles and stuff like that. They were already in the streets. He told them like, look, you don't want to do that.
You don't. That's
you wanna
what
get
I
here, get your education, do what you need to do for you, because that ain't nothing nice out in these streets.
Correct.
So my father always told me you learn from the mistakes of others. You know
You
what I'm saying?
do. That's the.
It's real life.
That's key.
But see, the streets don't teach you that, man. A lot of guys, misery love company. They want you to fall in the same pitfalls that they went in, because they gonna laugh at you. Ha ha! You didn't know that was there. You didn't know it was there neither. So why you didn't put something over it and tell me, hey, young brother, go the opposite way.
Go around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
But misery love company, man.
I want to see you at their level below. Real life.
Yeah, listen, respect.
So you started the music. Your father took you your first session.
Yep.
You was hustling CDs. You went digital.
That was the trap for me. Yeah.
That was
Hold
the trap.
on,
So
slow
you just hustling. That was the trap.
Yeah,
That was the block for you.
that was the block
The
for
mall,
me.
the
mall,
carnivals, wherever.
Wherever
crowd.
people at that like music, rap music, I'm hustling.
You was talking to everybody.
I'm talking to
He
everybody.
like E40 stole them CDs
Oh
out the truck.
God,
He said,
oh
yeah.
God! Shout out to homie 40 for sure, real life.
How long did it take you to write that first album?
Man,
How many songs was on it?
5. It was an EP.
EP,
Because
gotcha.
he wasn't touched. Because at the same time we jumping in the music industry, we not knowing nothing. I'm thinking
Right.
I'm gonna jump in this game. Like most artists get signed. I'm gonna drop a project. I was gonna go crazy. I'm gonna get signed, but that ain't the business.
So let's talk about that, because I heard you talking about independent and being signed, and how the companies do you.
Facts. Being independent, man, it take a lot of work. Like me, I'm 100% in control of everything. I just recently, you know what I'm saying, signed a distribution deal with United Masters, so I get 80, they get 20. That's the same deal that Master P had. But before then, like I said, I was looking for a deal. I'm like, man, why ain't none of these labels picking me up? So I was like, you know what? F all that. I'm finna go create my own, which is YGN, Young Greatest Nation. Because at the end of the day, independent, bro, I can control my own publishing. I control my masters. I control how I move. A lot of these artists, in a sense of, they got daddies. They can't move. Their daddy tell them when to move.
Right.
Which would be the company. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, you want to drop another song? Guess what? You can't drop another song because you need to recoup. And that word recoup meaning that if I gave you a $300,000 loan, and
So that
Which is
advance is just a
assignment,
loan.
right.
it's
Just
a
a
loan.
loan.
It's a legal loan. That's what they code with it. It's a legal loan. I give you a $300,000 loan, but the time me paying that back, it's probably triple to $500,000 to $1 million because guess what?
Pay interest?
It for sure. Come on now. Because you want a jet? Got you. Add that to the loan. Or you want to go here, travel, loan. Oh, studio session. We done booked up 80 hours of studio time. That's like $80,000 worth of loan. It's gonna rack up. People don't understand it.
And they don't see it too.
So that 300 turned to 600,000-700,000 quick.
And guess what? Now you in the red. Now you owe. If you think about it, if you watch the Master P No Limit documentary, he had to buy Misqua's contract. Misqua was in the red. He paid. He said, "How much you want for him?" He said, "We want 300,000." He's like, "All right, cool." He called his lawyer up. Bring it. It's on the way. And bought Misqua out of his contract.
He don't get as much respect as I think he should.
Real
Like
talk.
He was a genius with it.
yeah, when I be watching him on like the little lives or whatever, and the way his son and had everybody, I'd be like, "Oh, that's kind of a lot."
He cold with it, bro.
It's
He
a lot.
started Rap Snacks, Rap Noodles.
It's like,
Like,
He started that.
Yeah.
That's his company, or he started that?
that's his company. Like them people that's under him, like the Rap Snacks, Rap Noodles. That's all him.
So when you see the rapper's face on there, yeah.
He went to product, so we got him in the Walmart. He in the Walmart. He said, "Y'all can have the music industry." We in the Walmart. That's why I started moving the product.
Right.
Like
So
Bel Air.
you got
Prime.
Bel Air and Prime?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I started moving the product because the product is gonna actually, for one, it's gonna pay more. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna give you longevity. You know, look at Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? Certain rappers only rap because they want to.
Because they want to.
Look at 50 Cent, how he went with going TV.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, he took them old hood novels that we used to read and people was going crazy over on books in 2008, 2009, 2010 and just put it on TV.
Facts.
That's all he did with a series and killing them.
Facts.
So would you rather do music or push the product?
Honestly, music's the passion, but at the end of the day, it's about the long game, not the short game. You know what I mean? Because you got a lot of artists that come in the game. Right now, I feel like somebody said it, which is kind of true. It's more rappers than fans.
Wow.
Keeping it 100, which is more rappers than fans. Everybody rapping.
That's
And it's not enough fans. Everybody. If you notice, a lot of reason why all that beef start for real in rap is because somebody hated on the next person and they're rapping themselves.
Right.
Man, what this dude rapping for? Man, you better give it up, man. You're a rapper. You're not a fan.
Right.
Because you want that position. So
Yep.
you're gonna talk down about it. You know what I'm saying? Fans, they're gonna enjoy the music, gonna consume.
Right.
Man, I was just at a show yesterday, man. Shout out that Mexican OT and Peso Peso.
I didn't know who that was.
Man, look, dog. I'm talking about like the Hispanics is taking over. They taking over the game for real. He sold out the show, all Hispanics. We can't even sell out our own people.
Nah.
You see what I'm saying? You see how the market is going, and the labels are starting to push. We're going to go to Afrofusion. We're going to go to Hispanic music because guess what? That's selling. Because guess what? They could put out a show ticket. It's going to sell out.
Right.
We put out a show ticket. It's going to take us a while, or we might have to cancel some dates.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's always about being ahead of the curve.
So to go back to the humble part, people always say money change you.
For sure.
So how do you feel about that? Because evidently, you icy up here, man. So we know you making some money.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody cutting you checks. You got Bel Air and you got whatever. What's the other one?
Prime, yeah,
So
whatever.
you pushing something. So
Hey, whatever it is, but tell us about it. Get to the point of it.
No, I'm saying both of them. But so money's coming in and money change you. So how do you address that?
Because I realize that you got to use money as a tool. Money come and go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you realize you base your life around money, that's all you're going to think of, money. And when it ain't there, you're going to feel like you ain't got no confidence.
Hold on, say that to that man again.
No, but see, he went a different
Say
direction.
that
with it.
one more time.
Because see, I don't believe that. People say like money changed me. I'm like, bro, I always had money.
For sure.
But what would it be like without money? That's the change.
I'm not never gonna be there to find out.
Because he don't know about it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
because
saying?
I ain't never went without. I'm never gonna be on that level to know how it feel because I am confident in who I am. But when I was asked him about when people say money change you, it enhances you. So whoever you are, it just pour gasoline on you. So a guy called a friend of mine the other day was like, man, Julius getting money out here, and he got the big head. He like, you don't know dog then. Cause he was been like that. He been like that. He just So you just don't know him. So you would say things about people that you don't know because you just met me.
For sure. For sure.
And that's what I was asking about people that they gonna look at you like, damn, bro got a little money, man. Now he act like he too good for
I
it.
say it probably reflects on some of their insecurities. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Right.
I don't. You don't strike me as a person that someone would say that about.
Yeah, no, because
Somebody said.
But you know,
Somebody
it won't be him that changes. It's the people that be around you that change.
For sure,
Because they see it and they like, he gonna act weird with me now. You know what I'm saying?
He say no.
Like
Yeah, for
you
sure.
right,
Say
yeah,
no.
Yeah, because somebody gonna ask to borrow it or wear it, right?
I mean,
No, you would.
I mean,
Yeah, I ain't buying it. I just
brings-
wanna take a picture.
That brings a sense of entitlement, though. Some people feel like, okay, because he got this, they feel a sense of entitlement. But at the end of the day, we all got to work for it. You know
Exactly.
What I'm saying? We all gotta
But
work
you
for
tell
it.
people no.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely, for sure. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna leech onto you.
Fact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Because they going to keep asking if you say yeah.
and then when you ain't got it, then it's F you. And it's like, what? I remember all the times I said, yeah.
And I think that's the
You know what I'm
biggest problem in our
Yesterday.
society is, man, that we let other people sink our ships.
For sure.
And that's
Sure.
just like they just keep asking, you just keep saying, yeah, I vow to myself, ain't nobody sinking this ship but me.
That's 1,000.
So
Put your own self down.
I'm already out the gate. No, I'm broke. You hear me say that all the time? I'm broke. they're like, you just bought a $900,000 house. Yeah, I'm broke though. I'm broke.
That's why I would be, bro.
Yeah, I'm broke.
Yeah, that rent heavy. The payments and mortgage heavy. Oh, God.
Why we quiet? Nah, don't be quiet.
I ain't quiet. I thought I was gonna let you go.
It was me.
Where do you see Chicago rap music, that drill music? I see you in nearly. I listened to your song, like he ain't really into drill. I see what you're talking about. How you feel about that drill music?
I feel like the drill music, it was a phase. It kicked the dough in. Shout out Chiraq, the father of it. You know what I'm saying? The one that created it, the one that kicked the dough down for it. But I felt like in order to survive, you gotta have like that Drake appeal.
Right.
You gotta have that. The way the music industry going right now, though, keep it 1,000 with you though. Like, it's going to the point, like I said, they're going to the Afrofusion music,
Right.
and they're going to the Hispanic music.
You got to be able to bring other people in because the blacks ain't enough because we're
World
against
music.
each other.
World
Like
music.
you see, when you go on Facebook, everything is pitted against each other. Oh, one of these
sure.
artists got to go. I
Yeah, you see
hate
that.
all
They
of
got 9
because it
people. Which one
teaches
gotta
you
go?
Yeah,
right.
yeah, facts.
You're
It's-
training
it's-
us to
it's
be like,
training you,
fuck,
yeah,
F
exactly.
him. No, I don't like him.
It's the 50 cent, like you just said, $5.
I
It's
got
the- it's-
$5.
But it's the crabs in the barrel mentality. They've been talking about it since slavery, and that's why we don't enhance in life, man. A lot of people don't know that in the United States, we only make up. Years ago, when I looked at, it, we only make up like 12.8%
Yeah,
of the
that's
United
it.
States.
That's it.
So let's just say 13%.
Yep, that's it. That's
Facts.
all we are.
And on top of that,
Small percent.
So why would I even try to talk to my 12.8 anyway if like 70% is the other
the
color?
other, exactly.
I'm gonna go on some
we should be country singers.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
You see what Dog did?
I listen
Switch
to
it over.
country.
Or pop.
What
Facts,
the
facts.
Pony Down guy did that Pony song with that Ride My Horse to the
Lil Nas
Come on,
X.
man.
Yeah.
Come on. Then he came out. Then he came out.
Got all the kids riled up.
But no, you know, right now the females run the rap game. Right now.
Yeah,
If you want to talk about it right now,
Yeah.
let's talk about it. Females run it. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, the homie Glorilla and, you know what I'm saying, Sexy Red. They running it right now.
Running everything, yeah.
They going crazy. They on a run right now.
They are.
And it's crazy because it's like, if you look at it, I look at sometimes DJ Academics podcast, right? It hasn't been no top dude to really be a breakout artist as far as like that's the one that's finna just be let's have a crazy summer.
Yeah,
You know
we
what I'm
haven't had another Drake moment since Drake. So
what
there's
I'm
been nobody else.
And Drake been in the game 15 years. I was in high school when Drake came out. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So it's like, you feel me? Like, that's a career.
This is the longest run, right?
Oh, God.
Let
Longest
me ask
run.
you this. I see you with all these people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm like, dude, how this dude get in all these doors? Man?
Yeah.
How's this dude getting in all these doors?
Man, number one, blessings of God. Number two, just building my profile up. Really building my profile up. Like social media is everything now. Because you know, back in the day, if you had to meet somebody, you had to know somebody that knew somebody.
to get through this
I had to know Buddy to get to over here because he know him from way back in the day. He gonna bring me in on something. You feel me? So nowadays, social media is everything, bro. Like they see what you got going on. A lot of people. Let's think about it. A lot of people see what you got going on.
Yeah.
They may not comment. They
You
may
gotta
not
enjoy
watch.
social media.
They got it. They gonna see. As long as you keep on putting it in their face, keep putting it in their face. I'm gonna tell you something that Chris Gotti told me. Chris Gotti, you know what I'm saying? Irv Gotti's brother. He said, man, with that music, he said you gotta keep putting it out. He said if you don't keep putting that music out, then people gonna eat from somebody else's table. If you don't keep putting that content out, we live in a content-generated society now. If you don't keep putting that content out, guess what? They're going to go to somebody else's table and receive that content. So it's more of just, like I said, building my profile up, and getting in tune with the right people, whether it's management, whatever the case may be.
How much heat you got just sitting around? You got something ready.
Yeah,
like you
for
just
sure.
like at the perfect time. I'm gonna release this.
For sure, I got a lot right now. I probably got over like, I'll say, 100 songs recorded.
100,
Yeah, I mean, because I always, if I'm not doing anything like interviews, shows,
You in the studio.
I'm in the studio. Yeah, I'm working on the Afrofusion song right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shout out my boy Cordy. You know what I'm saying? And Chris at Cinnamon Sound Studios working on that.
Cordy?
Cordy, he from Illinois. He's a Nigerian. He's a Nigerian drill rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Nigerian drill rap.
Yeah, definitely. So like I said, my mind is focused on the future, which is like I said, is worldly music, like the Burna Boys and things like
Evolution.
that. You gotta go.
Evolving.
Because if I keep a one track mind, I'm never gonna grow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's your vice, man? Like what's the one thing to get you every time?
Man. One thing that give me every
The
time.
girls, the cars, what is it? Jewelry, what is
Yeah.
it, man?
What, I'm surprised. Last time I seen him, he had on 2 watches.
Man,
He had a watch on each wrist.
It's a light
I'm
day
like,
today,
damn,
you know?
It's a light day.
It's a light day
He
today,
got the
man.
big old chain with the
So
white.
what's the vice, man?
Man, the vice would be, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? The women definitely be a vice.
Women
Women can be a vice. And
I don't know. Am I allowed to ask if you know that word? You know, it has to say complicated on Facebook. Am I allowed
No,
to?
I got a girl.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping one. I got a girl. She hold me down. For sure.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh man, I saw a video of you earlier. I was gonna ask about a lyric you dropped in there.
But-
I was like, I don't want to ask now. But no, okay. So
Yeah.
you said something on song. There's a video on your page where your face is changing. That shit's dope.
You right with it? Yeah, love, bro.
I'm
love.
not paying you for that. And you said my ex still get wet.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, who's the ex? He talking about, because you know when you writing.
I mean, yeah, it's you know, it's
It's a-
it's
You
for the.
just using
It
that
just
in the-
sounded
you was
good,
using
right?
that in the moment.
Yeah, it just
You
sounded
trying to catch my man, bro?
Right,
They
shit
just
sounded
using that
good.
in the moment.
Yeah,
It's
sounded
flowing
good.
together and he put it together.
It just went together.
That's it.
That
It's
was
nothing more.
It just
He
sounded-
didn't even
sounded
have an
good.
ex. He just heard it and it's like, that's
Right.
great. Let's write it.
It
Good
just sounded
deflect.
It just
Good
sounded
deflect.
good.
Yeah.
Especially he over there was who my ex. Like,
Nah, he
it
want to know
sounded
what you
good.
want to
Well, I didn't know if it was like a celebrity. You dated any industry?
Man, don't tell on yourself, man.
Yeah.
You gonna mess up the. No, he got a
No.
woman, bro.
Well, he got a
still.
woman
Say he got
now,
a
but he
woman.
got a pass.
No, he
That's
don't.
Like, he been in the industry since
No,
high
no,
school.
he
That's
don't
like the
know
other
nothing.
week when I was here. I told you I mess with married women. I wasn't gonna come on here and say, yeah, Jessica, Tanya. I mean, no.
Is that
Is
the
that their real names?
No,
Is that their name?
No,
That is
I'm
Brian
never
in
gonna
there.
tell on myself.
Oh man.
You know.
Oh god.
What finesse say?
So we tooling and fooling.
Yeah.
So what do you drive?
Man, honestly, man, on a light day, if it's something slight, I like Chevys though, cause it's good to save on gas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, if it's a heavy day, how heavy are we going?
Man,
Then?
we
I
talking
want to hear about the heavy.
Man, you talking
Cause
about?
I drive something light too. I ain't got a Chevy already.
Man, you talking about heavy, but just the I like an AMG. You know what I'm saying? AMG.
Oh, okay.
I like. You know what I'm saying? I don't own one, but you know we rented sometime Rolls Royce. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? One of the P's in Chicago. Let me ride around in it. You know what I'm saying?
So that's good that I asked that, cause I'm curious. Like, what's something on your bucket list, like your next dream, something you ain't reached yet, something that you can see yourself like,
Man,
I ride, like this is me.
Man.
'Cause I got some things on mine too. So I'm
yeah, facts. When I can own like some land. When I'm saying land, when I mean like land, like meaning where I can just put people in a position to where I can build infrastructures, bro.
Okay.
That's long term. We can spread it to our kids. You know what I'm saying? And just
Generational wealth.
generational wealth. That's definitely number one on the bucket list. But you talking about this like the flex stuff like that, Ferraris, and you know what I'm saying? Like kind of how like Big Meech and them did it, man.
I'm kind of like a celebrity then.
You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Because some of these things he's naming, I have. This, you know what I
What do you mean
know?
you're a celebrity? You just
Owning
want
a
to
car
do it.
doesn't make you a celebrity.
I love bro, man.
Hold on, listen, bro.
What do you
Listen.
mean, why not?
Okay.
It's a depreciating
Let
value,
me explain
number
something.
one.
Let me explain something to you.
A
I
depreciating
don't
asset.
care. I don't care, and I'll buy another one. It could depreciate again. when I got your wife in the bed, she's a depreciating value too. Cause she ain't with you, she with me. But otherwise, this is what I listen. You know when I knew I arrived, right?
Yeah.
I pulled down to Miami.
Okay.
You can rent cars, and they got their brochure with all these cars in there.
Yeah.
And when I knew I had 2 of them sitting in my garage,
I
And
see.
renting them. And people paying to rent them.
they
And you
paying
got
the rent. I got 2 of them in my garage. I said, guess what? I arrived. I'm here.
I own them.
I'm Mister.
I own them.
I'm Mister. I own them.
Yeah.
I own them. 2 of these is in my garage.
Facts.
What was the
And people
car?
coming, a Maserati, 2 of them. That was enough.
Were they different?
Yeah, they were
So
different.
enough.
Yeah, I raced him on the freeway in one of them, so tell the police that too. Yeah, yeah.
What was the 2
You
part?
raised who?
You,
Okay.
you was
Oh,
chasing
what
me?
was you in?
Chasing you.
Yeah, you was
Boy,
chasing
stop.
me.
He said you was chasing.
Stop it.
He was in something light. I was in something heavy.
Oh,
Stop
That's
it.
what it was.
Stop
He
it.
was in something light. I was in something heavy.
I was in my convertible, my Benz.
No, you wasn't.
I was.
You
I
was
was
in
in the
Explorer.
truck. In the Explorer, the
Yeah.
ST. I was running.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fast.
and
It's
I was
fast.
boying him out in the ST Explorer.
I got 24s on the Maserati.
Any excuse
What's the
to
last thing you splurged on? What's the last thing you done went out and you was like, I gotta treat myself
a
today?
chain.
I ain't gonna lie, my YGN piece, my big
Oh,
YGN piece.
yeah, I done seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
the
ain't
one, the
even
big one,
bring
the
it.
big one, the big one.
It's one bigger than that?
It's big one,
He
bigger
in
than that.
Detroit. He like, man, I came to
It's a-
trying to lose my expensive pieces messing around with you guys.
It's a light day, so it's a light day. You know what I'm saying?
So where did the name come from, if you don't mind me asking?
Real Young G or YGN?
Both.
Uh,
I thought it-
YGN, that's the label, that's the brand. But YGN came from, like I said, wanted to be great at something. I said, I don't care what it is, whether you want to be a janitor, whether you want to play video games, whether you want to own a building, be great at it. We get one life to live to be great. You know what I'm saying? We can't,
I like that.
and you got to come in this world If you want to be average, you're gonna be average. You think big, you're gonna be big.
See,
You know
one
what I'm
life to live. That's why he came out here with this activator juice in his head.
saying?
What did you call it?
You know what?
We can't.
When people
Jerry
come,
curl juice.
Tell
people-
us what you said it was when we walked through the door. What you
Oh,
have in
what
your hair
is
right now?
that,
Why it's so greasy?
no, it's
He said it was leave-in shot
Leave-in
conditioner. or something.
conditioner. Yeah, there
Leave-in
we go.
conditioner, bro.
Yeah, you gotta condition. Look,
That's something
for
my
people
sister
who
do
don't-
at nighttime, and he was walking around.
Why is you in the room with your sister at nighttime? Why is you in there with her? But this is what happens when people don't have hair. They can't take their hat off. That's what happens.
I ain't got no hair.
Exactly. You can't grow it.
Only
Can't grow no hair.
Listen, we gonna do a poll on y'all page, and we gonna ask how many men leave
We
in
gonna leave
leave-in
in
conditioner.
And it's white and
Hey,
juicy.
I do it. Hey, I do it. I ain't got no problem with it.
He say-
I ain't never had an issue with it.
Hey, listen, back to this.
Yeah.
One thing you said that stuck with me too. I think we was talking, and you was like, "Man, I'm a you do your own traveling, you pay for your own gas, you doing everything yourself, everything."
Everything. You got to, cause bro, at the end of the day, I look at it like this, bro. You gotta sit here and tell yourself and be like, either you go. If I don't do it, it ain't gonna get done. You dig what I'm saying? Like everybody be looking for handouts, and be waiting for people to do things for them. And guess what? That's cool, but you on their time, I'm on my time. And like I said, we only got one life to live, so you gotta live it up. I'm gonna get to it. If I don't do it, it's not gonna get done. So I make sure I put myself in position. That's how I do. When I say everything, I do everything, bro.
So
Literally.
how do it make you feel, or how did it make you feel when a fan of yours, not in your city, but you was somewhere else, and they recognize you? Cause like honestly, if me and you was at the gas station right now, I'd be like, think about dog.
Facts.
I don't know him.
Facts.
I mean, I see guys like that all the time. Footballs and possibly basketball players, and
You don't know.
you don't know.
And you in your own bag.
Then they be coming over like, hey, you 30 and up.
So the football player actually you 30 up.
Man, come on, man. You know I slide down grass on them 30s and everybody be talking about it. Quit playing, man.
Everybody know.
Everybody know.
Everybody know Mr.
Listen, a guy was cutting the grass the other day, and he was like, man, I was at the bus stop, man. That mud looked so good. And he had
Was he cutting the grass at the bus stop?
No,
He was cutting the grass at the bus
No,
stop?
I was at somebody's house, and he was cutting their grass, but he was like, man, I was on the bus stop the other day. And I ain't lying.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, man, that mud, I'm like, I didn't even know who he was.
He knew you though.
Man, everybody know me. That's why I don't cheat.
Myron said because you twerked out that truck that day.
You
That's why
was
everybody-
twerking.
That's what he said
If
you
y'all
did.
go to
Yo,
30
listen,
and
we
up
gonna have that
page, he got a twerk video.
We gonna have that conversation another day.
You got a whole twerk video.
Okay, that's if
All
I
right,
was twerking something else. It wasn't behind. It was the front.
Stripper.
I ain't never been no stripper. I can't dance.
Not yet.
Myron said you can't. He liked the video.
no,
he
Myron
liked like, comment, and subscribe and share.
Man, I definitely
Myron
unfollowed right then. I blocked
Myron
him.
weird.
I was like, I can't do this.
So I just seen you like yesterday, day before yesterday. I called you, you ain't answer. I say, let me see what dog doing.
Yeah.
You out with Kevin Hart signing bottles and
Yeah,
hanging out.
that was
man.
Monday. That was Monday.
That was Monday.
For sure.
How was that, man?
Man, that was dope, man. Like I said, number one, I felt like, to me, my wild moment is when I met my favorite rapper, Drake, and when I met my favorite comedian, Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Kevin Hart. And we go back to this ego thing, right? Like a lot of artists, music-wise, ego, right? Entertainers, one of the coolest down there people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Hart, one of the coolest. He'll play. He cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with you? How you feeling? Like, cool. You know what I'm saying? He out there promoting his new brand. You know what I'm saying? His new tequila. It's a tequila brand. So he out there promoting it. And, yeah, man, we chopped it up for a while when he was in Chicago, moving around with him. You know what I'm saying? So I know one of his guys, man. Shout out Spanky Hawthorne. Spanky Hawthorne, one of the red cup boy. That's one of my guys. Like, we talk, you know what I'm saying? Not all the time, but from time to time we check in and talk. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, you know, Kev will be out there promoting Grand Camaro. You know what I'm saying? His liquor and stuff like that. So I pushed up on him. We kicked it. We chopped, and that was that.
Man, sweet. So you got Netdorf from doing Spank. He told you, hey, come out here.
Yeah, we shot. And Chop was like, yeah, he out there, bro. Spank right now in New Zealand. So yeah, he out there in New Zealand just for whatever reason. I'm like,
Oh, he's just out there?
He just out there. He's like, I'm being in New Zealand, bro. I'm like, all right, bet.
Have you got a chance to do any songs with Drake yet, or like
Nah,
any A-list celebrities yet?
Right now, I look at it as like been a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say been a relationship, because a lot of artists, I look at it like this. Me personally, I refuse to pay for a feature. That's just me personally, because I know that once the relationship's there, you dig what I'm saying? It's off the love type stuff. So it's really just building. Because Drake don't even do songs with people unless he really feeling your vibe.
All right.
Like you got all the money in the world, but you can be a cornball on.
Yeah.
And you can do your song. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about relationships. And then my thing too is like getting game. Give me game how to build my stuff to be like you. Because you got to think about it. Like I'm not knocking anybody to pay for features. That's how we eat too, right? That's how I eat. You feel me? But if somebody charges you $30,000, you invest that $30,000. I would invest that $30,000 in myself. Or you know what I'm saying? If somebody say $100,000, Drake said in the verse, "Stupid dude could have bought a house."
Facts.
I'm not about to just because I buy a Drake verse don't mean that I'm finna
Right,
get rich.
Like don't blow or do
You know
what you
what I'm saying? Like,
do.
Yeah, if you ain't got nobody following you and don't nobody like you, like that
Exactly.
song ain't going
Bro,
nowhere.
I'm taking $100,000 to buy me a house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or put my people's in position. One of the case. That's just how I look at it. It's about we gotta get back to real goals and not just looking for clout. You know, so I got a song with Drake. I mean, it's a lot of people.
So basically, right now, you just building relationships.
Exactly.
You try to build your brand. You're not looking for, hey man, let's do this. How much? I want to get. I want to hang. I want to learn. I want knowledge.
If it come organically, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. If it comes organically, for sure. But if not, it's like, okay, cool. You feel me? It is what it is. You're gonna see me on the up and up. There's a lot of people you gotta think about in the music industry and with life. It's about a benefit. All right, it might not be a benefit to somebody right now to do a song with me. You know what I'm saying? But the hotter I get, now it's a benefit. And guess what? Now, like, you one of us. Like, I was seeing something that Peasy said. Peasy was like, man, I hate when rappers say, man, none of these rappers in the industry mess with me. Of course, they don't know you. You got to get hot. You know what I'm saying? You got to get hot. So that's what we do every day, getting hot. Build relationships. All right, cool, give me game. So if you hear some of these artists come out, I've been doing Dog, I've been doing Bro before he got to where he at. He used to always come around us. Those be real stories. You know what I'm saying? So.
What else? Nah, I'm gonna just go ahead and ask a question right now because that's what I feel like doing. But anyways, so you said that you do everything yourself.
Yeah.
Like, are you producing your own music? Are you making beats?
I get producers for sure. I got producers that send beats to me for sure. But as far as, like I said, the studio time is all me. As far as I don't engineer myself. You know what I'm saying? Some things you do gotta pay for that, like, you know what I'm saying, have somebody to engineer your music and stuff like that, because I focus on more the business aspect. It's 10% talent, 90% business.
Right.
If your business not in order, the talent don't matter. Somebody that ball better than Jordan but never made it to the NBA.
Absolutely.
You dig what I'm saying? Somebody that rap better than Drake but you'll never hear him.
Never hear him.
Because your business got to be in order.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I focus 90% of my time is on the business, the social media, the marketing. When I got time, writing my raps down, or going to the studio, recording it. You know what I'm saying?
Is your plan to stay independent?
My plan is to stay independent. If I come to a major situation and it makes sense,
right,
then we're gonna do that. I'm never opposed. One thing, shout out Yo Gotti, man. It's one of my inspirations too, because Yo Gotti's a smart businessman. I'm not opposed to a deal. It's got to be the right deal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. So.
Not no 360.
Not no 360. Because I put like this. I know the game though, but at the same time, you got to think about it. To some artists, a 360 might be worth it because guess what? They didn't get no resources.
Right.
It's really what it's about is using these resources. You know what I mean? So.
Do you feel like it's a shelf life on artists?
For sure, definitely.
You was talking about that. You said that they didn't like how you acting or whatever you doing. They put you on the shelf.
Exactly.
No, when I say shelf life, like age wise, like do you feel like you running out of time? Is it a ticking like a woman that can't have kids no more? She
for
got
sure.
so many years before it's over with.
For
So
sure.
I'm asking about like a lot of rappers don't rap no more because they get so old.
Honestly, it's about. I feel like no. Honestly, I feel like at the end of the day, it's on for how far you want to take it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because my father always told me though. He said, because it's a career at the end of the day. He said you can be in front of the mic or behind the mic, and a lot of people do transition to behind the mic.
Okay.
So I could be like an A&R, or I can be like a CEO at a big major record company.
Okay.
So it's always gonna be me doing some involvement within music.
Okay.
You know, everybody focused on being a star, but they don't focus on the back end. What's the back end plan? What's the exit plan?
Yeah, because we seen that with Kanye West. Before he started rapping, he was doing beats and everything.
For
he
sure.
was doing everything behind the music before he became the star he was. I liked his documentary when
For
I
sure.
watched
That
it.
was hard.
That blew my mind, like, to see some of the stuff that he was going through.
Have you got a chance to hang out with him or meet him yet?
Have I had a chance? Honestly, I've been around Kanye one time. It was in passing. We shook hands. And I was like, he's like, what's up? I'm like, what's up? He's like, you doing your things? I appreciate it. It was in passing.
Okay.
So, yeah. But that's one person I didn't really get a chance to really chop. Like, I chopped with Kevin and Drake. But, yeah, I seen Kanye.
Did you rap for any of these people? Like freestyle or anything?
Honestly, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. No. I'm going to tell you why, because they don't care.
They don't care. They like everybody.
They don't
Everybody do that. We don't care.
What'd you think about Big Sean rapping for Kanye? But that was like 03 or something.
But that
When they cared, it was different.
That's
It
when
was
they
different.
cared.
Now
it's more rappers than fans. So that's why.
It's like they don't.
yeah, another rapper.
And on top of that, what made me realize that too, though, man, RIP, my good brother, man, P&B Rock. I met P&B Rock in Wisconsin, right? So, this is me still coming up fresh, and I'm like, hey, man, we went back to the hotel. I'm like, yo, this is real. I respect real people. I was like, yo, I said, you want to hear me rap real quick? He's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, not really. And that's real though. So that in my mind, it let me know, be like, okay. They don't really care, because at the end of the day, it's like, bro, I'm still trying to figure this stuff out myself. You feel me? So while I like having an artist, I'm still trying to get rich and put my people on.
Cause I think music now, like, to get a hit, it's down to a science.
For sure.
Like, they know what beat to put with what sounds will get your attention. It's a science. They can make a hit, like.
Facts.
I don't think you can make a hit like that. You make have a nice beat and a good hook.
If you have enough money, you can absolutely scientifically make a hit.
I don't think it's that.
With the
people
right
gotta
production,
like it. People have to like it.
And it has to be
You're
the
not the
marketing.
rapper.
And it has to be the marketing too, though. You know what I'm saying? Your marketing got to be key, right? Because it could be the great song, but it doesn't get no promotion. It could be a song that sucks, and it's like, what? And it go number one. You like, how did this get number one? You know what I'm saying? It's the marketing. It's what people don't understand. Now, music is they got to invest into you, right? So they have to invest into the brand before they actually heard my music. Who is this guy? You know what I'm saying?
Figure out you first. Then let's see your music.
Exactly.
Who's your favorite rapper right now?
Right now, like
Top 3, we'll say.
top
Wow,
three
you
for sure.
gonna make 'em tell 'em that?
Definitely.
I mean, if you want to
That's
ask.
probably
No,
as bad as the girl.
definitely not top 3 rap. You know what I'm saying? I rock with Drake. Drake definitely is number 1. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, I like. I don't consider him a rapper. But I like Burna Boy. I think Burna Boy is dope. You know what I'm saying? And number 3, who I'm rocking with right now? Who I'm listening to? Who am I listening to right now? Oh, Rollo Rodriguez.
Okay.
I like Rollo.
Rollo Rodriguez.
I mean, that's you probably heard it. Who this for? Like that. That song Equal Dirt.
Never heard
Yeah, I
of
just
it.
listen to
heard what you
R&B.
said. Oh,
I
but you
just
don't know.
you.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
there was a couple people that I should have known. They blew like 2 weeks later, and I was like, I don't know who that is. But 2 weeks later, it was like, oh, that
That's
guy.
it.
For sure.
Radio do it though.
Yeah.
All it takes is one good hit.
You do. And take one, and that get you in the door. Once you in the door, and that's on you to stay in the door.
Man, how does it make you feel when you see like an overnight celebrity? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I've been grinding. Like, you can't look at it like that, but it's still your heart. Your heart is your heart.
Put it like this. I don't even look at it like that because I know that I look at the longevity factor. I've seen a lot of people blow overnight, and I've seen a lot of people crash the same night. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's like when you building that fan base, building that name, building that brand. It's people that was only here for one summer, and I even though I ain't got the big number 1 Billboard, I've been here for 10 summers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things that how you look at it is everybody's success ain't your success. Everybody's blessing ain't your blessing. Everybody's race ain't your race. Just stay your course.
You got any kids?
Nah, I don't.
Okay, that's what I'm about to ask you. How do you balance like celebrity status and trying to be a father
With
you
condoms.
know?
I mean, first and foremost, I feel like anybody that's a father, that's definitely the number 1 job. You know, kids are priority.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kids are definitely priority. You definitely got to be there for your kids if you have kids. You feel me? That's the number 1 priority.
I feel like I'm like a.
Hear that, Myron?
Huh?
You hear that, Myron?
No.
You gotta be with your kids, Myron. More often. Myron, let's pause and talk about
No, it's not
about
about
the
we are
kids,
not
Myron.
about to talk.
So what are you gonna be for Halloween? Halloween is coming. You must have seen. Did you see what he was for Halloween last year? Right?
No, I ain't see
Was
what he
that
was.
last year?
I was with my kids. I was doing, but that was priority. Make
Was
the
that
kids.
last
Hold on,
year?
wait,
That
wait.
was last year.
So he
It
was
just
he
a
was
year ago.
so he was Funky Donita or
I was a
Last
strong,
year.
independent black woman.
He
The
dressed
same
up
thing that they date. That's exactly what I was. A strong, independent black woman.
Hold on, right. So he had to put
I
the brown down.
had everything going. I had the exact same
This
stuff.
is
They
dog dressed up as Halloween.
So I
don't call her that. Don't call her that.
Okay, so this is,
Look at
But
this.
you know what? That's a man.
okay,
Jack.
so listen. So I got a lot of followers, right? You know, a lot of women that slide in my DM, and I'd have been on this show 4 or 5 times possibly, and they keep. No, 4.
It's been 4?
It's my 4th time.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you know,
Thank you
they love me and they
for
keep
coming.
asking me this question.
Who
like,
love you?
The females.
Okay. I'm trying to follow the story.
And
You
they
said
keep
it-
sliding in my DM. They like, dog told you last time that he only got sons. So why did he dress up as
A woman?
Yeah, ski wee. Like they.
Why would I
tryna-
dress up like they? Oh.
What? Yeah,
Why?
they trying
Because
to
there
say-
was nothing. Because I was around.
You got
okay,
boys.
nigga, whoa. Let me tell you.
wait.
So
Let's
I was
hold on,
at
let's
my
hold on.
sister's house when I did it.
But you got
what else
boys,
I'm gonna
though.
get there? What else I'm gonna get from my sister's house?
you gotta
She
put
gonna
on-
have boy
you gotta
clothes?
put on a-
Why would I dress like the man
You
that
put
I
on a
already know?
pillowcase and been a class member.
You could have
anything.
put on a chef apron and went as a cook. You could have grabbed
girl was
you
pretty
could have
funny.
grabbed a knife and some ketchup and went as Chucky.
killer, anything.
So here we go. Backstory.
He
I
went to a
stand
sister
in comedy.
closet. Grabbed her listening. I'm
So
listening.
I do
My
stand-up
followers want to
comedy,
know
too.
why.
So there we go.
For sure.
So there we go. So I do
Stand-up
silly
comedy.
stuff. Yeah, I do stand-up comedy.
What
You
they
know I
do
do.
with the woman?
I'm just saying, like I do stuff.
work
I
on
do what I
cars, so I
want
had
to
to
do.
dress up like a
I
woman.
also work
I'm a
on cars.
female mechanic.
These two, they super hardcore men.
No,
They are
no, I'm
super
not.
hardcore men.
I'm not.
But I would just like if my daughter when she was young, my daughter 15.
Why does it matter?
If
Why
she was
does-
young,
Listen,
Why?
I had multiple
Let's have
members.
tea time.
I had multiple people slide in my DM, females and men. The men like
to
what's up
ask
with-
about me?
The men was like, "What's up with dog? Give me his number." I'm like, I'm like,
Why
I'm
you
like,
ain't blocking these people? What are you
They
doing?
was your
Why are you
give me his number. I'm like,
why are you responding to gay men inboxing you?
I didn't respond. They said, give me his number, and I didn't respond. Then that's when today we came in. You like, you got the hoop earring with the string to
Oh yeah, we wore jewelry today because I knew he was gonna come here. I thought we were in jewelry.
Well, let us show the earring.
What do you mean? How we gonna see it on the camera? You can't see. So this is an earring. I bought these. I don't wear earrings no more. I bought this shit like 2000.
It's a clip on. Is it a clip on?
It folds over. So these are back here. So Cameron. So Cameron had these earrings back.
Oh, because Cameron had.
You was in jail then. You didn't see this.
Just stop. Just stop. Let's see this.
You wasn't out.
So listen. So now he got leave-in conditioner, clip-on earrings, and he dressed this.
I got hair.
My DM is finna go crazy. It's finna go crazy, man.
Because all the gay men talking to you.
No, they're asking about you. They're like,
why are they in your inbox? I've never had a gay man in my inbox though. I dressed like a girl and never got a guy. You got guys in your inbox. You gotta be careful, bro. Bro, you gotta let them pen pals go from jail.
I said, listen. I said, I'm gonna ask him
jailhouse
if I can pass on his number, and if I can, I will. You know.
You on JPay, ain't you?
I'm on JPay.
That's the jail thing, right?
That's a good question. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Do you have any homies that's been locked up?
That's you know what I'm saying?
Chicago.
All
his homies locked up.
That doesn't mean that though.
I mean, I got a couple. Had some in and out.
A couple,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm on as far as JPay. Definitely on JPay for the jails to bring the.
Oh, y'all got JPay there too?
Yeah.
I didn't know y'all had JPay.
Yeah, for sure. With the music and stuff like that too, though. You know what I'm saying?
So they can listen to your music in there.
Yeah, they got like I guess we call it MP3 players in there.
Like sort of iPod.
So yeah, we'll pay for his song. So his song would be probably $1.99.
For one or the whole album?
He could sell us the whole album. It depends on how much it is.
Wow.
So if he put the album on it for $15.99 and we really like his album, we're gonna. But most people with an artist like him, they would just buy a song first.
To get to know.
See how they like it.
Yeah, because paying $15.99 for it, and you know.
You don't know if you're gonna like it at all.
No, not at all.
That commissary or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So like, do you like? Okay, you say your music is on J, but do you have any guys that's like currently in that you probably
as of right now,
send pictures to anything like
all
that?
the homies is free right now though. You know what I'm saying? All the homies is free, which is a blessing. But you know, because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm 30. Everybody else in their 30s, you better have it together as far as what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because they're in and out. It's like, you know what I mean?
Get too old for that.
Oh God.
Somebody just said something like that. Like if you 40 or 30 and you still trying to be in the streets, like
you're like what you doing?
We're not 17 no more.
That's really like a young man's sport.
Yeah,
it really shouldn't be a sport, but I get some people that's what they got to do. You feel me? But
let's talk about this Prime.
Yeah.
You got here in this Bel Air, man. I know. I see Rick Ross doing this a lot, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that his brand, or he's just promotion for that?
He's, I think he got a stock in it with Brett Brish. Brett Brish is the main owner. You know what I'm saying? He's the face.
That white guy I see on his
with
face
the beard?
Yeah. I be seeing him. Like, who is this dude?
That's Brett Brish. That's the guy that owns several brands. So it's Bel Air, it's McQueen, it's Bumble, and it's Villon. And yeah, that's about it. So, and Deacon Whiskey.
Yeah,
it's all the brands that he has. He put it out there. So they're premium in rum, champagne, and gin.
Oh, okay.
No tequila, none of that. But, so, I got with him one day. Shout out my boy Matt. Matt's out in New York. He works over there at Bel Air. He said, we can send you some product. We'd rather have you come out, host you, see if you really like the product. So guess what? I flew to New York. Came to New York, went up into the office. Used to be Brett Brish's old apartment, but when James Harden was out there playing for Brooklyn, he used to stay above him. But the office is an apartment. Wow. So I went up in there. They got to buzz you in. They got the elevator has to take you up. You can't just press a button to go up there. They have to actually physically take you up. Like, you know what I mean? So I got up in there. This brand right here was a special brand I liked, the blue, Bel Air Blue. So I was sipping on some of this stuff, and yeah, we locked in. Been locked in ever since. So shout out Brett Brish, shout out Matt, shout out Rose.
I seen you with a case of it.
Yeah.
So
what is it? Is it wine or is it?
It's champagne. So Bel Air's the champagne.
Okay.
And then, like I said, they got the gin, they got the rum, and they got the whiskey.
So do it get you drunk or is it just like?
I ain't gonna lie. Drink a whole by yourself.
What's his name? I think E40 got. What's the cause? The one that
Earl Stevens.
Yeah, that get you drunk. Like but you be.
This
fried off of it.
Because you drink so much of it, Julius. You're supposed to drink a little bit.
Listen, man, I drink 10 times a year if I drink.
Okay.
Drinking and twerking.
That's why you get drunk now, again.
No, I
He
don't
said
be-
drinking and turning. Here you go, man.
Here you go.
We laid off right now.
Because we can always go. We can always go.
He coming back.
We can always go.
So with Prime, how did you hook up with this Prime?
Oh man, honestly, just messaging him. I'm a big wrestling fan, so I seen Logan Paul with this drink, right? I'm like, what is this? What is this drink, right? And I'm seeing like, I was crazy. I was in Vegas and I seen the fight. Who was that big fight with old dude? It was 200 people. Crawford. Crawford and I think was it Stevenson, right?
The two black guys.
Yeah,
right?
two black guys. Yeah, it was Crawford. And I think Crawford won. Crawford had prime. He was drinking prime. He had a prime chain on, right?
So what is it? Is it an energy drink or something?
They got two type of brands. So they got the hydration drink. It's like this is like Gatorade, like anything, Body Armor, stuff like that. And they got the energy drink. The energy drink is the can. So it's I drink the hydration drink a lot. I like the energy drink too though, but I drink the hydration drink a lot because I'm always if I'm smoking and things like that, or if I'm drinking, I need to get hydrated, right? So,
My son drink. You just one you drink, right? I be seeing them drinking that. I never knew what it was.
Where do you get it from? Costco or something like that?
You get it from Rite Aid, right? Rite Aid. 7-Eleven, Rite Aid.
So any gas station, 7-Eleven, you can get it from Pilot. You can get it from I think they got some at Sam's Club, like a case.
That's why I asked because I know like how we got Faygo. It's, and farther you go to
the more it gets.
Right. You don't have it no more, so that's why I was wondering. Like some things just don't reach all states.
Yeah, that's here. Like I seen it, and he
don't hear you. That's why. That's why I was asking. Do we even have it?
Yeah, prime
some drinks just don't come to the Midwest. We'd be like, let me get some of that. Like,
are they selling these in a store in Chicago?
Yeah, they sell Sam's Club. You can get a case of Sam's Club, but it's not like in the main stores like a Walmart and Jewels. You can't just walk in there like, hey, y'all got Prime. Gas stations for sure, like a Pilot. If y'all got a Pilot gas station there, you go in the Pilot, get you you feel me, real quick. So yeah, it all depends on where you want to get it.
So what's next? What you got going on? You got any shows, anything?
Man, I'm supposed to have a headlining show sometime in November out in Chicago. We putting it together right now. Me and a couple of promoters out there putting it together right now.
For you?
Yeah, for me, yeah, for sure. Okay. Let's go. Try to get a couple artists to get on the bill and just, you know what I'm saying, turn up. My first headlining show, so that'd be pretty dope. Just get more into product, get more into just, like I said, doing different things. I'm trying to see if I can try to get with rap snacks. So Master P, you listen to this, you know what I'm saying? Let's get something in place, get some rap snacks going. It just really, like I said, I got like a longevity plan. I just don't got like a short-term plan. I just don't want to rap because, like I said, it's more rappers than fans nowadays. Right. I want to just be, like I said, take this over on a whole new level. When the writer strike's done, I get into acting. I did do one acting role. You know what I'm saying? It was an independent film. It was like a UFC movie. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing background.
You watch Tubi?
Yeah, I watched Tubi.
So it was like a Tubi movie or something?
They were trying to put it in like the film festival. Oh. Before all this, you know, this nonsense with Hollywood happened. They tried to put it in the film festival. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out Iceberg Vessel, man. The next movie you do, man, sign me up, gang. Like,
I see Iceberg Vessel doing a lot of stuff with Dooley though.
Yeah. The Dooley Low, right? Yeah. OTA, for sure. That's my man's, man.
I've seen like 3 different videos.
Yeah, they be working, bro. They be working. You gotta work, bro. I feel like at the end of the day, man, your net worth is gonna make your net worth grow. You know what I'm saying? The more content you put out, the more people gonna know you.
What was the role that you played in the movie?
Man, I was really just like they kind of did me bogus, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say like they dressed me up I wasn't fly nothing.
They dressed you up too?
You see his face? They dressed you up as a woman.
Hell no.
I'm curious to know if you did a movie and they made you do the Will Smith. Would you kiss another man? They paying you.
Do I end up like living the life?
No, you do. I don't know what you end up doing. It depends on what the movie do. But I'm saying if somebody did a movie and they gave you this role. What? It's a no for me.
It's definitely
a no for me.
It's definitely a no.
I'm not gonna see. The thing about life is a lot of people do anything for money. I'm not willing to do anything for money.
You can't sacrifice your morals.
No, I'm not. You tell me.
You don't have no morals now. Like, what y'all talking
I just told you I do. You give me a role. Okay, a lot of people say something. Listen, hold on. I'm gonna tell you something else. A lot of people say, listen, bro. As I told you, I did 15. A lot of people say some crazy stuff. I go do 5 years in prison for $1 million. I won't. I've been home 3 and did $1 million.
Facts.
So why would I go do 5 in jail? You don't know what opportunity gonna come your way. People say stupid stuff and would do anything for money. And you just took me as, I go kiss a guy for a role in a new Brad Pitt movie. I won't do it.
Did you already get the role or something? How'd you get to Brad Pitt?
Because we were just saying movie. You were like, it depends on how much they paying or how big the role is.
So that role that Will Smith got, like, set his whole career.
I don't care.
Changed his whole family.
I don't care.
His whole lineage is different.
I don't
and you
care.
don't feel like it was.
I don't care.
He didn't have to do it. He was already getting money.
But he did.
So think about that. He was already getting money.
Okay, to put Toolin and Foolin on the map, and y'all gonna be bigger than Breakfast Club. Would you take that role to kiss another man?
Do it gotta be a man?
It gotta be a man. Let us know what you would take Toolin and Foolin to. What you would do it.
You can take it for the team.
Hold on, what kind of kiss we talking about? Let's get
it depends on the kiss.
Like,
long time. I'm done. We're crazy, man.
I'm done, man. Excuse our company right now.
Man, you don't know how much these millions is.
Excuse my. So So do they sell this in stores too? The Bel Air?
Oh, for sure, definitely. Every liquor store.
I got a gold bottle sitting on my countertop. Somebody bought me for my birthday.
Bel Air Rose, probably, right?
It's gold. I don't know. It's yeah.
Is it all gold?
I mean, it's goldish looking. I don't know.
Okay. It's probably rose.
Okay, yeah. Somebody bought it for my birthday. I don't drink though.
Have you tried all of them?
Yeah, I have. I ain't gonna lie, and I like the blue the most.
Out of all of them.
Out of all of them, I like the blue the most.
So you just represent Bel Air, so it doesn't matter if it's rose, blue,
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because you just
whatever they got, product, we sipping it.
Okay.
So
popping.
So do you when you on these shows, you just as a spectator, or are you performing on any? Do anybody give you opportunity? Like, come on, man.
Most of the time, you know what I'm saying. 9% of the time, it be up and down. When I say up and down, I mean like sometimes it might bring me out, and sometimes it's like, okay, just I want you to come through, kick it, we vibe and politic and whatever the case may be. So for my enjoyment too, is more of like I said, the field of like I said, the networking. You know what I mean, and just really having those connects. Because at the end of the day, people look at, I want to connect with the rapper. I want to connect with who's paying the rapper. You know what I'm saying? I want to meet the person behind the person. You know what I'm saying? Like when Kevin Hart was out there promoting his liquor, I wanted to meet the person that's behind him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I always be wondering about different artists when you see them, like who put you in place. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear somebody's story, how like, okay, let's go back to Drake. You know, we know the story about how Drake and Wayne got together.
Facts.
But who put that together? Who was the person that had the phone number of the phone
Jr.
number?
You know what I'm saying? You know that for sure. It's like, I'm going to tell you, somebody told me, he said, man, everybody wants to be like Michael Jordan. I want to be like somebody, I want to be the person who signs his checks.
That's real.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the person that got the bad, you feel me? So
that's what he was kind of going when he said he'd take the Will Smith role just to put his family on. And yeah, I get it.
Why you really?
I don't know, man.
His inbox going crazy. You see his phone keep
Going crazy. You gonna put your number? You gonna say your number?
I'm not giving you my number or nothing. I'm not. You already blocked. You already blocked.
He was looking for the wrong thing.
I ain't never met a straight man that asked so many questions about another straight man.
Listen, I was on here, man. He asked me so
years.
many. I came on the next
Oh,
time.
he still asked questions about jail.
About jail. Like music questions about
when you
jail.
was locked up at night, did you sleep?
I done did.
Shirt on or
Listen,
off?
I'm 38 years old, and I done did so many other things. He just want to know. So, what did you wear at bed? What did you wear at nighttime? like, did you sleep with your shirt off?
This never happened. You see, he made that up. Did he sleep with your shirt on? But was your bunkie giving you back massages or not? Like you said that he was helping you out.
No. No.
I'm done. I'm done with that.
Give us your acts, cause are we done?
No, we got some more.
We got more time. Oh, let's keep going. Then my bad.
We kicking it.
We vibing, man.
I like
so,
it. Like he's really humble, like you said. Though.
You never hooked up with Dirk and none of them. They never.
As far as like tomorrow, like what you mean, like music wise?
So yeah, music wise.
Music wise, not like my thing. Like I said, it's political. I say political mean like it's just like I said, the value. Like, but thing is like they allow me to be around. I kick game. I learn. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing Dirk before he had the dreads, before the Dirky, all that. He had the haircut.
He had waves
you
first.
You go all the way down to my profile, like 2014, 15. It's a picture of me and Dirk. You know what I'm saying? No chain. He got the long OTF. It's great. It's
back in the day.
Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? And I met Dirk on some music stuff, so not on no street stuff, but I met Dirk on like a music type of time.
So that kind of goes back to what I was asking. Like, do you feel like money change you? Like, do money change people?
It just like you said, I can agree on him, but you said he just enhance who you are.
Yeah, just
you know what I'm
enhance who
saying? Dirk always been the type of person.
So from when you met him back then, he still show you the same love.
Yeah, still the same way.
We over here,
Still the same way. Still the same way. Like I said, like with Dirk right now, he's on, like I said, he's at a superstar level. So he's just walking into his new found fame. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And people that's not doing their own. Like for me, I do my own work. I put in my own work. I don't ask for no handouts. But for people that look for a handout, they might get upset with them because, like again, that word no. You know what I'm saying? So that could create ops or whatever. Man, I was around you before you had this. They get to bringing up who you used to be,
who you weren't,
not
before.
who you not now. Right. So at the end of the day, that's why it's always love, because I go around people not expecting nothing. Only thing I want to know is the game. Give me the game so I can build my own legacy, my own lineage. So yeah.
That's real.
Damn. So with Dirk, let's go back. Let's see. So you said Dirk. So Dirk basically had like, would you say he had 2 runs in hip hop? Like, because before he was out before, went quiet, and then Drake.
He went to jail.
Was he in jail during that? After that,
Dirk was in and out of jail. You know what I'm saying? But Dirk had a bad deal too. He was with Def Jam. Def Jam wasn't putting him on like that. Def Jam wasn't we're cutting the money, not putting the marketing dollars into him. So guess what? He got out. When he got out his deal, they say he came up with a trucking company, OTF Trucking. What did he do? Him and RPD thing, they were running that together. He was basically, like I said, resurging himself, dropping mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. So at first, Dirk was getting booked for like, I say 60 to 65,000 a show. When he did that Drake feature, it took him out into 100,000 range.
Wow.
Yeah.
And them dudes running, they're running crazy. When I had them dudes, I was talking to his manager. He said, dude, we booked for the next 2 years. We can't take no dates.
Yeah.
We're booked for 2 years out. He said, we're planning stuff for 3 years right now.
Oh God.
I said, God dang, 3 years
Yeah, when
out.
you get to that level, man, that's a rocket ship.
It's serious.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's serious. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this: if you got, just say for instance, like for that situation, they booked 2 years out. If that artist go cold, do you think those dates should start canceling?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's a business. It's about making money on you. So like, you may have a contract and things like that, but guess what? If your ticket sales are not moving, it's not pushing, we're gonna cancel because we're gonna lose. That to them, it's a loss. They can write it off. But to you, it's like, I need that. I need to feed my family. But to the major corporations and companies, it's a loss. Whatever. Guess what? We're gonna go on to the new artists. It's hot.
So, when you that far out, because I see some of them, they get something up front, and then when I get them, they be like, we gotta go in and get the money before we perform.
It's what that-
So, when you that far out, do you all those dates? Do you get that back in first? I mean, you get that upfront money first
For sure.
all those dates.
I mean, it depends on if it's an independent. If it's a street promoter booking you, then you gonna get the front end for that date. Like, okay, we get that front end. So I'm scheduled to be here on the 14th, right? So I get my front end on like the 10th. So then the 14th comes, then I come and I get that back end.
Oh,
when you
so you don't get it way out.
When you get, but when you get a big corporation, they're gonna pay you this fee. They're gonna pay you, right? Like Live Nation, right? Live Nation is a big corporation, is a big company. So they're gonna pay, from my understanding, they're gonna pay you. Okay, you have a date. We're gonna pay you what you asked for, and then anything else on the back end, we're gonna give you the back end when you show up to these dates. If you don't show up and perform, you don't get paid. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much it. So guess what? Okay, I remember I was with somebody on tour. They was getting 50,000. They were making 50,000 a night. 50,000 a night on the tour. It's a real big tour. It wasn't like no independent dates. At the price are extra. But if you miss them show dates, you don't get paid. It's a real life check. They give you a check. Live Nation give you a check that you can cash. It's a $1 billion company.
Yeah, I understand what he's saying, because I think I was watching like the Whitney Houston latest movie, I Want to Dance, and the father, when he was dying, he was saying, I got you $100 million tour. So basically, they would probably give somebody that's an A-list celebrity $500 million. Like, they might give Beyonce $900 million to do a tour, and she's got to show up to all these states and fulfill her end of the contract.
Exactly.
So she don't. It don't matter how much sell out or whatever. The promoter is taking that risk that we're gonna take you to all these states.
They taking it.
But
Definitely taking the risk.
that's why they make sure it's a Beyonce or Drake.
Yeah,
they like,
get their money
we're
off.
not worried about 3 years from now if Drake gonna be hot or cold, because people who never met him or never seen, they still gonna want to go. He got enough. His catalog is big enough.
He got drawing power.
Yeah,
He
so
sell out.
he's gonna sell.
He can do whatever he want to do. You know what I'm
Forever.
saying? It's like a lot of artists, they jump in the game, they jump in the deep end. You know what I'm saying? They jump in the deep end, okay, because you got one song and I'm gonna go on tour. You crazy.
How you got one song? You can't move a crowd.
You can't.
20 minutes. I think in 15, 20 minutes.
Man,
it was more people on the show.
You better off going to a club doing it. I say this is my thing. This is the hustle mentality. You better off taking a 2,000 to 3,000 a club. I got one song. I'm gonna host it. I'm gonna do that one song and I'm out. People gonna pay that quick 2,000 to 3,000.
Yeah.
You get that booked up instead of coming out. I got this one hit song, man. I'm charging 10 racks for one song. I'm not paying you 10 for one song. That's hustling backwards. I'll pay you probably 3 for that one song, and you throw us 3 every weekend or 3 a night. You know what I'm saying? You gonna that's gonna add up.
Right.
That's gonna add up. You know what I mean?
You do that one song, you out.
It's quick. You know, now you come back to the next one. Boom. Now I got another song. All right, cool. Now they feeling my catalog. They feeling me. Now guess what? Okay, dog want me on this tour. Now I'm finna get on this tour because now I got at least 5 to 6 songs. They know that's about 15, 20 minutes. You see what I'm saying? So,
But I think a lot of it's, like you said, it's the business side of it, because there's a lot of people that's not educated business-wise, so they hustle backwards. Like,
Facts.
if we go selling drugs, a lot of guys make a lot of money, but you be like, bro, why are you always broke?
facts.
You know, you can't even, you calling me about a re-up or something like that. And I got friends like that right now that's coming home, and they can just take the same trail that I blaze and do the same thing, but instead they want to buy the newest Jordans. They want to have the Miri jeans and the Miri shirt. I'm like, bro, you get fresh later. You just another fresh guy at the bus stop right now.
Okay.
That's all you is. They ain't got no car, but they riding around in the passenger seat, fresh as I don't know what, and I be looking at them when I pull up on them like, backwards. Like, you just spent $200. You got 5 pair of Jordans. That's $1,000. You could have bought your own car with that $1,000. The first thing I bought was an $1,800 van. Work van.
You got to work.
I got to work. They guys be moving, and that's what the hustle you saying, it just was backwards, man. I be seeing guys fresh as I don't know what fresh. I'm like,
Because they want to impress the internet. That's we gotta get back to reality.
Yeah. Do you think the internet messed a lot of stuff up? Man?
A lot of stuff. What?
A lot of
players
stuff.
can't be players no more. You know what I'm saying?
yes you can, yes you can. Be honest. Be
You
honest.
still be a player, chat.
Well, facts.
better
They
now.
they still gonna slide on my DM. And they be like, I'm out up next. They said, listen, they said, hold on, wait, listen, they said on Facebook all the time, right now, no, you can't get a relationship no more. You just getting terms. It's the truth. When it's your turn,
Your turn.
I'm gonna call you right now.
So you put them on the back burner until they.
Fast. I got a wait list.
How far down? How far is your wait
You
list?
booked up a couple years?
He booked up.
Listen,
booked up.
it's on my go on my page. See, he was looking at all the wrong things on my page, and on my page it clearly say that I have a waiting list. Like once I clear it out, you can listen. You can cut the list though if you got enough money now.
So I gotta pay to cut the list.
What? Come on, man. Quit playing with me, man. Of course.
Door fee?
Of course.
What's the door fee?
Huh?
They paying to jump the line.
I'd have had someone pay to jump the line.
What's the fee to jump the line?
Usually the married ones always paid to jump the line.
Just to hurry up and get it over with.
No, cause they gonna come back for more. Like this ain't no one hit wonder. This ain't no one.
You
This ain't.
got
This
a
ain't.
you got a
Once they jump the
catalog.
line, they in there. That's their spot. They done bought their spot.
I ain't gonna say you bought your spot because it.
You can still
Something
lose
else
it.
could come up.
Yeah, something else gonna come up.
Gonna
You know,
come up.
it's gonna come up, and I just like being available. Like
You want him to write you a couple some lines? He can write.
but I'm not just. A lot of guys just be talking. Like I'm a solid. You know, when you get to running my name around, they're like, damn, I remember dog, or I know dog, and woo, that's. Be careful because you might get. It's a
Like
double.
what you asking for?
You might get what you're asking for, but now
Your money well spent.
Huh?
Their money well spent.
I'm about to give you a prime example. Like, listen, a guy, I told him the other day, a guy got my cutlass. He done had my cutlass in his paint shop since like July 10th of last year.
Yeah.
The old me, you okay. Let me let you think you're gonna keep my car that long. Nah, I got so much, got 7 cars, man. That's just one of many.
Facts. That's
You
all.
know, things when you get older, like, you know, we got kids now, and we want to raise our kids like his father raised him, so they don't make the same mistakes that we made. That's just being honest. And I'm gonna be there for mine. Unless if y'all let me be there, you know, a lot of these guys suckers.
Facts.
So back to the is their money well spent when they cut the line?
Huh?
The
Oh
woman
yeah,
when
for
they pay.
sure. I put it down. I put it down.
It's
I-
their money
huh?
well
Yeah, I put
So
it
the
down.
married women pay more.
I don't know, man, cause you got some single girls, man, that been single for a while. So this is what I was asking you earlier, right? And this is what I was asking you. Like, I have never had a female best friend. Have you ever had one of those?
Nah.
Because I'm always trying to smash everything around me, so I have never had like a female best
Myra,
friend.
have you ever had a
He
female
one.
best friend?
Come on,
Female
man.
best friend?
So why you asking?
He's had one.
Yes.
What that mean? Like now?
Like a friend, that's
Like
a girl,
a-
she your friend, just straight your friend.
Told you.
So he was just basically saying that you can't have one because you're gonna try to knock it out.
Never had one.
Never.
Always
Oh,
smash
you
it.
saying you
Because
can't?
he
You
gonna
can't.
smash it. He said he
Oh,
gonna
like
smash
I said, is it a platonic friend?
So
I'm
I'm
like, no,
I'm-
you done been called like that's my bro. That's my brother. You been called bro before by somebody that you was smashing.
because she didn't want to tell you she was smashing. So yeah.
No, that's for other people to not know that y'all smashing.
But you just said I never had a platonic
Oh, you've never
female
had that.
best friend where we didn't have sex. If you seen her around me, she's been hit at least once. She might not didn't want to do it
Christ.
again because she didn't want to be addicted, so she had to go cold turkey. But she's been smashed.
So
she smashed on me.
every woman I see you with, you've been through there.
Yeah, facts.
Jesus Christ.
Facts. And that's another thing I was saying. Like, I really do feel like guys need to come out with like a site and post their baby mamas. Like, if you don't want me to smash,
We talking about that. You
if-
talking about that.
Listen, I've been knowing bro for like 20 plus years. He got kids. I don't know his baby mamas, but he'll be looking at me like, damn, bro, you gonna come up with baby? How did I know that? If you never posted her and like, hey man, she off limits, how would I know?
Facts.
I just feel like we don't do enough talk. Okay, look at you. Yeah, you got baby mamas too. Now when they show
They
like,
all-
oh, you
everything-
was at Toolin.
everything-
I didn't know you knew Myron.
Oh yeah, everything like shit. If we ain't together, everything is good.
But
like, I don't
but
care
I'm just
about
saying,
nothing.
guys be getting like in
Yeah, I
their
ain't
feelings.
saying that. I ain't one of them.
But how do I know?
Yeah, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's you. What you doing, her? Nigga, I wouldn't be like.
You
nigga.
would.
No,
You
I wouldn't.
would.
No, I
Yes, you
wouldn't.
would.
Why would I? Why?
Why not?
Why would I? I don't care about it. Why?
You be like, cut it off, man.
No, I
Come on,
would
man. Out of
not.
respect.
No,
You,
no. I
you let her
wouldn't.
marry me?
I mean, that's your business.
I'm gonna be your, but
If
I'm
you
gonna
that
be the
crazy,
kid's stepfather.
if you that crazy, nigga, go ahead. Or, yes, sir. Please, yes, sir. Go ahead. Right now. Yes, sir.
No, man, I don't know. I'm just tooling and fooling, man. I just.
I like how you play that.
Listen, I like to like I tell them all the time, man. I lost so much that I'm just enjoying the rest.
As you should, bro.
You know, I lost so much. Like literally, it was taken from me, and I knew when I got my chance again, I was just gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the same way. Like you, like I ain't really probably got my big moment yet, but when I get it, I'm gonna enjoy it because
God.
it don't last forever.
Right.
Like what I'm doing right now, it's gonna last forever, but
But yeah.
We on two different levels right now.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, me falling off, it's the only way I'm gonna fall off if I'm dead. I know too much.
1,000.
I know too much.
Knowledge.
Like a lot of guys.
Agree.
So I don't know. We probably run out of time. But like a lot of guys, man, and I was telling them, I be telling them a lot of stuff. But a lot of guys, man, listen, they went in there and they was picking up a Bible. They was picking up Quran. Like that's what they needed, that as guidance to get them through. Like that was what they, cause they needed it.
Fact.
They was so far gone. Me, I was like, what you talking about? I'm straight. Where's the money at? Like 1 + 1 = 2. Where's the money in there? Where's the money? Only thing I cared about when I came home, where's the money? And I wouldn't do anything again. Like you'll kiss another man for money. I won't. So I wouldn't do.
Did you say you would?
I had the cachet that a lot of guys try to throw me that. I'm straight. The bad. I'm straight. I wasn't interested.
Did you just
in
say that people was propositioning you?
They was when I came home.
He not talking about nothing like that,
See
man.
his brain, man. You see
I
how
thought
fucking.
we had-
But
he was
but
talking
I
about-
knew what I was
talking about
capable of
kissing.
producing.
Facts. You want to
See
go
what
back
I'm
to
saying?
what you used to do.
Come on, man. What?
1,000.
I'm not about to risk what I know I'm capable of doing
For sure.
for a couple dollars. And I see a lot of my friends, they falling victim to it because they chasing, but they about to be on the next indictment. And they don't even know it. I seen the guy the other day. I'm like, ooh. He just came from the feds. And you about to get in bed with him. They still watching him.
Oh, God.
They still watching him. I don't know what he's doing, but, you know, birds of a feather flock together.
Gotta change your way of
You know?
thinking. Oh, God, yeah, you gotta change your way of
It's
thinking.
your life. It's not mine. You know, but
You ever think that the journey, like, because right now you're on a journey to
For sure.
get where you want to go.
Definitely.
Are you afraid that, like, once you get there, you just gonna be like, damn, like, I'm just here. Like, what else? What's next? What's your next move?
The thing is that my thing is to never get complacent. Never
I'd
get.
be afraid.
You never, because you know my thing is you can get to a point and you can get comfortable, and then when you get comfortable, that's when you fall off. Like I said, I wake up every day like I just started, bro. Like I said, nobody like I know that I still got a ways to go. Even if I got 600,000 followers, everybody don't know you. Right. You still gotta know that it's still a bigger world out there, a bigger market. So if I wake up every day, as long as I know that I gave my all and I keep pushing, I'm gonna be straight because I know at the end of the day, I know where I can take it. I know that I'm not gonna just be complacent. I know that I'm just gonna try to take over. The mindset is take over, and take over in a way that I just know how. You know what I mean?
how many followers do you have? You got 600,000 followers? I got to get my game.
Tell me you got 600 plus.
600 plus.
600 plus?
Yeah,
How many
yeah.
followers you got, Sierra?
I don't care about no followers.
Oh, see, you probably got
I
like
ain't got no
200-300.
Sound crazy.
You gotta care about followers now.
I mean,
Subscriptions.
listen,
We
I probably got more followers in a month than some dudes got in 5 years, man. What's wrong with you?
Oh man,
That's
there
about
we
some
go.
followers.
I just got Instagram like
Don't ask me about
a
no
month ago.
followers, man.
And mine go crazy.
Booming.
You
Boom.
go, what? Household name.
This finna. So the kids know you too.
Yeah,
You see
they
the
know me.
you
talking
pulling up
about
when they
the
going to
dinner
school.
table?
When they
Okay,
go to school, you pulling up.
I bet your son said he liked that. I bet he said he. Have you seen my Jeep? When you man, stop playing. you seen it when have you told you like, damn, Dad, that look nice. Be honest. Oh, you hating. He hating, man.
Tell me you ain't got no 40s on them, mama.
40s.
Oh man.
What
Hey, so what was your
you-
first car? We ain't talking about no car stuff.
We did.
Yeah, he's
What was
talking
your
about
first
Ferrari
car?
license drive.
Oh, the Chevy. You're
Yeah,
right.
Chevy.
Ferraris.
But okay, so in the interview, I heard you say your dad had an Oldsmobile. What was that?
Yeah, that was the Oldsmobile back in the day. That's when I was a jit. Oldsmobiles where they had like it was just the old car, old car back in the
Oh,
day.
he ain't no
I really know what it was. I really know what it was about. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But you know, my dad went from the Oldsmobile to the
So
Lexus.
you wasn't
to
really
Cadillac.
into like this old school.
Yeah, I wasn't into none of that. But you know what I'm saying? My thing is, he told me get your run from point A to point B. That's all that
That's
matters.
all that matters.
So
Yeah,
in your next music video, do you want 30-inch rims, or would you like a classic car or something in there?
He probably don't even care about no car in this video. You just heard the man say he didn't know what the
You don't?
Oldsmobile was.
Hey, those
You
Bill
don't
was.
care about what car it would be.
I mean, unless you got like a Rolls Royce, Maybach, or Ferrari, you know, that'd be cool.
Damn, that's it. Okay, CJ, go ahead. That's you.
That's it. He like, I don't care about nothing else. He on a different level. He on a different time. He not even thinking about no car. He thinking bigger. We thinking small. We talking about cars. He thinking who he can meet, what position they can take, and what relationship that can blossom into. He doing Bel Air deals.
Where'd
man.
your plan come from? To meet everybody.
Oh man, but simple facts. Cause I got tired of making music and it's only going up the street. You know how I go. Everybody make
You
music.
figured it out.
Everybody rap. So guess what? It's only so much you can do to share to send to your friends and family. Hey, share this for me. At that while they're gonna be like, whatever.
Okay.
They ain't gonna
Right.
care because it's that they feel obligated to. Nobody cares. They feel obligated. They gotta share it, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? To make people listen, to make people interested, I'm gonna stand next to your favorite rapper. Not only I'm gonna stand next to your favorite rapper, they gonna rock with me. They gonna know who I really am. They just ain't gonna meet me one time and be like, yeah, he's a fan. Nah, they gonna know me.
Yeah, that'll do it, because you don't got nothing in the picture that look weird.
He in the dressing room
Like,
sitting
who
back,
is this?
smoking blunt, hanging out, man.
Cause see, this what a real player said. One of my girls seen the little thing. One of my girls. See, that's what a real player said. You know, one
real.
of was like, oh, I seen a picture with him on Drake. So they was already like trying to figure out. See what I'm saying?
Who's this dude?
Huh? Yeah. So that does matter.
Yeah.
When I posted, people come like, "You got Drake coming?" I said, "No, the dude that's next to me."
Not Drake. Y'all didn't see the multiple pictures.
You should have said yeah. And until they tune in, like, yeah, he couldn't make it today. He couldn't make it today. We sent Drake representative up here today.
And big OVO was going on.
I mean, if it's gonna get you who knows, they might jump on the brand.
It's like when you're in school when you gotta write an essay, you need an attention grabber, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's basically what it was.
So you just got a lot of attention grabbers.
Attention grabber. Boom. Okay, now I'm in tune. Now actually he make good music. Oh, I like the way I like his vibe. Oh, he cool. Or they might listen to the interview with me. Oh, I like what he talking about. He very knowledgeable.
So I'm glad you said that. So tell me, because I never heard of you or the music. Yeah. So I'm finna go to my car right now. What's that one song that you want me to listen to make me a fan?
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Yeah.
What's the next one? Come on, because if I don't like that one, I want to have a back.
I want to give him a second chance, bro. Hey, breaking news. I got a song called with my brother Reese B. We got a song called Drip Sauce.
I'm going breaking news. Well, I guess we all, whoever don't know, you telling us breaking news and then
Drip Sauce.
Drip Sauce. Okay, so it's gonna be plan A, plan B.
You just had something that just came out, didn't you?
Yeah, I just had In and Out. That's my partnership with United Masters. So In and Out just dropped.
Is that something?
But I want to be a fan first. I want that song. You just have somebody gag.
You want that? You want that
breaking news first, and
then
breaking news. Start be like, well, let me see what else he got. That's how it start.
So as soon as we hear breaking news, they go right
for it.
All right. Because everybody love that song. They love that song. The reason I came up with that song because I actually ended up on the news. Like on the Daytime Chicago.
Yeah,
Daytime Chicago
interview.
Yeah, the ABC 7 out in Springfield. So yeah.
Good news, bad news,
good news. It was all good.
Bad news. See, that's why I ain't heard of him. Because bad news travel, good news don't.
Yeah.
You say something good,
whatever. Bad news get you with it. Like, hold on, he did what?
How many people?
He robbed 5 banks.
He been shot.
Yeah, he right though.
Where we live in.
All right, man. Shoot, I think we're going to wrap it up, man. You want to give me your Instagram and your everything?
At Real Young G. That's RealYungGG. No O. Everything at Real Young G. I just dropped some new merch. YGN merch. YGN snapbacks. YGN tees. You see that? I just dropped some new merch. In and Out's out right now. I got a mixtape out called The World Is Ours, hosted by DJ Sean. All mixtape sites. My mixtapes, live mixtapes. Like I said, In and Out's out. Mixed Emotions 5's out. New video finna drop sometime either this Friday or by the next week. So we just been working. No days off.
All right. I'm LSX_Rocket on Instagram.
You never answered the question real quick.
We got an Instagram podcast for the podcast.
Oh
now.
Yeah, what is
Toolin, Foolin. I think because they don't do the and symbol on Instagram. You can't use that. Yeah, you guys. So it's Toolin in Foolin.
So when I told you my Instagram was 30 in up.
Oh, I didn't know then.
That's
I didn't know till because you can't do
and symbol. And the letter N.
In the letter N.
Toolin and Foolin.
Well, yeah, okay. I think you saying it right.
Okay.
Yeah,
you gotta put an N. That's why mine is 30.
Yeah, so weird. All the other I think the underscore should go away. To be honest, I think it's the dumbest thing ever.
I like the underscore because it separates my 30
it's
underscore
hard.
N
Just
underscore
up.
What's yours? I just told you 30 underscore N underscore up. And I won't never kiss a man.
I'm CJ at 71 Cutlass, man. Thank you
brought
for coming out, man. This dude be on the road himself, man. He get in the car and drive himself, man.
I'm like a truck driver, man.
He networking, man.
No days off, man. All over the
Where you going next?
Man, what I got next coming up? That's a good question. I think I gotta go back down to Missouri real soon.
Can you show me some love? I'll be down there sometime.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna
be.
No,
bro. Listen, no, bro. Listen, we're gonna take my number after this. Okay. I got people's down there, man. My boy, Big Tone, he out there. So,
I'm coming down.
Oh yeah, I rock with
single.
So any married women, they look you up.
Facts.
You ready?
30 underscore N underscore up.
Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate you coming,
man.
Thanks, Chairman, for coming, man. All right. This is another show, man. Thank y'all.
FM 88.1 WHPR, Highland Park.
Detroit Radio.